Today we are going to be doing some Diablo tricks, which will be fun, and hopefully trying to learn some more 2 Diablo solo hum. So hope y'all enjoy and welcome to the stream. Yo, how's it going? I do things. Welcome, welcome. Dang, close. It's so much harder to do arm tricks from my non-dominant side. Hope everybody's having a good start to the weekend. It's been a bit of a long week, but also a good week. Today we're going to try and learn some more Diablo solo hum tricks once I warm up a little bit. But I really want to try and learn some more from the Spyro Bros tutorials, so we'll see how it goes. I also want to figure out how to better regenerate the spin to it. It can be a little tricky. We got close when I was doing my 7-day challenge of Diablo. But it's so tricky to get it going without messing up the momentum. Or dropping the other Diablo, you know what I mean? Dang. Getting some, just messing around, having some fun. Got any Diablo players in the chat? If so, I may need your assistance today to learn some more tricks. But I've got some Diablo tutorials I'm planning to try out, especially the ones from Spyro's Bros. I think those will help a lot. Yo, how's it going? Cyborg, thank you, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Dang it. I always forget when I do that recapture. Yo, thanks everybody. Appreciate it. I'm gonna pin your message real quick. Happy Friday, y'all. It's Diablo Friday. Whoops. Need a little more aware of my surroundings. Yo, how's it going, Walmart shopping cart? How's it going, Maven? How's it going, Storm? How's it going, Cyborg? Appreciate y'all being here. No thanks. We had some good tricks in that combo. We had some good tricks. What's this that you're doing? We're playing Diablo today. It's a very large yo-yo. It's a Chinese style yo-yo with strings attached to sticks. instead of attached to your hand. But we're gonna try and learn some 2 Diablo tricks where the Diablos orbit around each other at the same time. Like so. Oh, I actually kept it going. Let's go. It's probably my longest trick I've gotten for 2 Diablo Soulhound before. Yo, thanks Cyborg. Appreciate it. Basic little channel. Oops. Okay. I want to try and figure out some 1 Diablo tricks as well too. Yo, think you could do that. You got some good skill. Yo, appreciate it, man. You'd love to donate, but trying to make money on your channel right now. Fair enough. I feel that. I feel that, my friend. Yo, how's it going, Cooper? How's it going, Storm? Appreciate it, man. When it's Friday, the internet is down, you got nothing else to do? True. Ooh, that was a much larger movement than I thought it'd be. I have a trick like that for off-string yo-yoing, and it's a lot more straightforward because the string isn't quite as long. So I'm not used to that movement being so large. Hope y'all are having an awesome Friday. I've been enjoying it because I've been visiting family, which has been really nice. I wonder. There's a trick called body orbits in off string. It's a lot easier with a yo-yo, but I want to try and figure it out today. You've never seen this again, you can't do it half as well with a regular yo-yo. It's all good, dude. How long have I been doing this one? Probably like a month. I've been yo-yoing for 16 years, but I started Diablo last month. Did I move houses or did I just redecorate? I'm visiting with my family right now, so I'm not in my usual setup. And thankfully, Diablo's having rubber rims doesn't cause as much havoc as an off-string yo-yo, surprisingly. And so, get my off-string fix from Diablo, which is fun. Yo, how's it going? Caviona, how's it going? I do things. You started yo-yoing year and a half ago. Nice. Oops. Yeah, I saw the stream page and it looks so different when the yo-yo is closer. True. Yeah, my normal stream setup has much better lighting as well too, but you know, we make do, and I'm just glad that my family doesn't mind me streaming while I'm here. And it's nice because I get to still practice and hang out with all of y'all, which is fun. So if you enjoy this kind of content, please do consider liking and subscribing so you can be notified for when I stream. Planning to be streaming after work most days. You look like the guy. Oof. That's unfortunate. How's it going, Caviana? Oops. Let's try some 2 Diablo tricks. Let's give it a try. I really want to get better at this style because I think it'll help with solo hum as well too. Oh man, that was rough. But it's fine. We still got the rolls going. Not bad. A little bit of a rough start, but you know what? We still made do, and let that be a lesson for life. And just because something doesn't start out perfect doesn't mean you can't come up with something cool out of it or still succeed. Come on, gotta get these aligned. There we go. No. Foray. Yeah, it's kind of like foray, but with two sticks instead of the yo-yo attached to your hand. You started trying to do soul hum recently. Have yet to do it, but started the orbits, and it failed immediately. Yeah, that happens. Learning soul hum is pretty hard, but I believe in you, and I am in the process of making a soul hum beginner series, so hopefully that'll be helpful for you actually. You live for this content. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Oh no. I always forget when I do those recaptures. I gotta get better at that. Because like when you do the recapture, the string wraps around the Diablo differently. And so if you're not careful, you'll drop it very easily. Very skillful. Yo, thanks man, appreciate it. Thank you, Storm. Can I do a yo-yo trick for you? Sure. Happy to. I'm planning to do a little bit of yo-yo and Diablo today. But yeah, we can do a yo-yo trick. Let me grab a yo-yo over here. I got one set up from yesterday's stream. This is a counterweight yo-yo where the string isn't attached to your hand. It's a really fun style. I like it a lot. Do I have a Discord server? Not for my channel, no. But if I do make one, I will let y'all know. I'm on a bunch of Discord servers for yo-yoing, but I don't have a Discord server for my channel yet. What do y'all think? Do you think I should make one? Okay, you got this. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. How's it going? I didn't quite see what that channel was. We got the Sigma. We got a DNA request. Can get a DNA going on in here. I've got my yo-yo that actually has a finger spin dimple finally. That's not very nice, Sigma. But I'm sorry if that's the case for the vibe I give off. I hope that's not the case. Trying to make this channel a very family-friendly, chill place where people feel comfortable and not worried about that kind of thing. So, got a DNA going on in there. If you ever need help making one, let me know. You build Discord bots and servers for fun. Oh, sick. Nice. Yeah, I'll keep you posted, Cooper. Right now, I'm not really, I don't have any plans at the moment to make a Discord server. But if there's enough interest for it, I might consider it at some point. Yo, how's it going, Newt Newt? You got a Godspeed request. Kind of going from Godspeed into a little bit of meta, but you know, we do that sometimes. There's no fits all Godspeed trick. It's just speed combos with a cool name. Always amazed at how smooth you make your tricks look. Yo, thanks man, I appreciate it. I hope you have an awesome weekend as well, Tom. There's a person that does that, and he's rich and always does the DNA. Yeah, the DNA is definitely a very popular yo-yo trick, especially on the internet. Pretty sure I know who you're talking about. Dude, that regeneration right there where it goes like super high and then goes right back out again is so hard to do on this kind of yo-yo. Like the one where I go like that. Keeping the yo-yo from not tilting is actually so hard. New. Well, you're new, so you'll sub and like. Yo, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'll see you in a little bit. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Welcome to the squad, my friend. Trying to get better at that regen. It's so fun. Do I own a 9 dragons? I don't. I don't actually own a 9 dragons, but I've seen a lot of people try it out, and it's pretty fun. All right, we'll see you around the cool kids. You're thinking about getting one though, Cooper? I think it'd be a fun yo-yo to try. Definitely opens up a lot of new possibilities for tricks. Dang. Twice in a row. There we go. Do Mach 5 into a DNA? I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. Like, I know a lot of people do. But like, they go, like, I guess you could do that, but that's not really a DNA. Like, there's some way they, like, gyro flop it. And then, like, end up, like, getting it to go into a DNA from there. So, like, we Mach 5, we gyro flop, and then that counts. That absolutely counts. That was, I think that encompasses the idea of Mach 5 to DNA. Forgot there's a chair there. Let me move this chair so that I'm not going to run into it. This is also the office I've been working from too, and so my office chair is in here. Come on, no. There it is. Do I have a girl? I do. I am married. Do a finger spin? Sure. Happy to. Behold the finger spin. Woo. Yo, how's it going, Mysterio? My string tension is getting so messed up from all these DNAs and such. Yo, thanks. Thanks, Smokestack. Appreciate it, man. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Fun little spinning around combo for fun. Can I help you figure out Chopstick's mount and some basic tricks for it? You've tried, but you can't figure it out. So the idea with chopsticks is you gotta really you gotta open your mount for chopstick open as large as possible, especially because like most yo-yos right now are getting a little bit larger in diameter, so there's only so much room in the chopstick mount. So I normally would recommend using your pointer finger and your middle finger and your thumb to get a large space for your yo-yo to land. And then I can, I'd say there's a bunch of different tricks you could try. So one of them would be the one I just did, which is to open up into a basic mount here, and then roll it over your throw hand. And you can end up kind of in a bit of a rail combo, which is fun. You can also go on the, so this would be on the outside, you could also do on the inside. It's a little hard to see, but it's on the inside. And you go here, and that lands you in a mount that would be straight into a bind if you're doing a breakaway. You can also do chopsticks mounts by hopping it into the mount from your non-throw hand, as well as underneath. That one's a little harder, or like that. So like there's a lot of different options, but the main thing is you want to make sure you open up the gap for your yo-yo to land into the mount as much as possible. And practicing with a smaller yo-yo can help a lot. How's it going, Caviona? Do my hardest trick? Sure. I would say one of my hardest tricks right now would be horizontal tricks, but at the moment this yo-yo is not super stable for horizontal, but that's okay. We can still get some horizontal tricks. It would either be horizontal tricks or a whip straight to double or nothing into a tower. That's my other go-to for my hardest trick. So that one looks like this. Straight into that. It's a pretty hard trick. The horizontal ones are pretty tough too. Thanks, Storm, appreciate it. Can I do the A and D? I kind of figured out a way to do the A and D today, actually. We'll see if I can land it. Dang. I landed in a Brent stole. Hello? How did that happen? But I figured out a way to do the A and D where I start in a DNA and then hop the yo-yo up during the DNA so that the spiral goes below the yo-yo like that. So I finally have figured out the A and D, or at least an option for the A and D. So that kills two birds with one stone for Shop Eye Killers and Mr. Bent. I got the A and D and DNA in the same trick. Efficiency at its finest. Ooh. String is really old. I need to probably swap it out one of these days. Yep, just did the DNA a couple times actually. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying the tricks. Oh boy. We went a very different direction with that than I thought. Normally it doesn't tilt like that. I didn't see that coming. No. There's some cool tricks you can do under the leg. I really want to get better at them. They're just hard to balance during. Got another A and D request. Do I know how to Godspeed? I do. But every now and then I'll mess it up. It happens though. With the flashy bind ending, we love to see it. This string is suffering from how many times I've done the DNA on it. Yeah, it's not playing nicely with the DNA at the moment. I might need to give it a break from the DNA for a little bit. What if I throw the yo-yo under my throw hand leg and land it on the string coming off of my throw hand? I might need to digest that for a second and figure out what you mean by that. So under my dominant leg and then land like on that string. Is that what you mean? What yo-yo is that? It is the Yo-Yo Friends AOE. It's a $10 plastic yo-yo that's actually surprisingly good. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I could probably find a way to incorporate that into a leg trick. Because it kind of is reminiscent of like the mount where you land a neck laceration. And then you can, because you more or less land like that and then you can just pull it off. Like you can just pull with your with your throw hand and it'll dismount. Like that. That's kind of fun. Do an Eiffel Tower like I did yesterday? Sure. Let me get the snag out of my yo-yo string. It is snagged hard right now. There we go. Every now and then, especially with older string, it tends to snag more. Eiffel Tower. Yo, welcome back, Cyborg. Yeah, I got some requests for some yo-yo tricks, and so I've been doing yo-yo tricks, but I do want to get back to Diablo here in a minute. Because I want to try and learn some 2 Diablo tricks. Because I think it'd be really fun. Yo, thanks Brooks channel, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's do some Diablo tricks. I want to try and learn some Diablo tricks. So because you're trying your best. Yo, I appreciate that, man. Do a 360 catch. A 360 catch. Like up in the air, and then I spin in a 360 and then catch, kind of a thing. Is that the idea? Do I know how to drop that thing? I have dropped it a lot, don't worry. Have you tried Diablo Soul Hum anti-spin? I have not. That could be a fun one to try. I might regret that choice, but it could be a fun one to try. I have no idea how I would do. I can do a 180 probably. I could probably do a 180 catch, maybe not a 360. The yo-yo has to be off the string. Oh yeah, no, I do know what trick you're talking about. I can do that trick, but the deal I have with my family to use this room is that I'm not doing off-string yo-yoing in here, unfortunately. But Diablos have rubber rims, so they don't really cause much damage, if at all. But yeah, let's try some Diablo Soul. Maybe we can figure out anti-spin. Is it more or less the same idea as 4A anti-spin? Because I always struggle with 4A anti-spin too, to be honest. Oh my gosh. That was rough. Kind of like that. But like obviously keeping the Diablos on the string. Yeah, it's fun. I like Diablo. I'm really glad I picked it up because I've been wanting to learn it for a long time. And then around Thanksgiving, I realized I could probably get them for a good price. Oh boy, let's try that again. That I could probably get them for a good price around Black Friday. And so I did, and then I started giving them a try in December, which is a lot of fun. I don't know why it keeps dropping so much. feel like I'm using the same strategy I normally do. Yeah, there's not enough spin on that one. We'll figure this out today, or at least make some progress. So I'll have anti-spin. Let's do it. Kind of. Do Mach 5 with off-string areas? I have no idea how to do Mach 5 with off-string areas. Because like it falls when I try and pull the, when I try and pull the yo-yo to the, to do the Mach 5. It just kind of wants to fall. And I'm not sure how to not have that happen. I'm not sure if there even is a way to make that not happen. Maybe there is. No idea. Nope. How do I keep getting this so twisted up? No, dang it. Alright, let's figure out this anti-spin. Let's figure out anti-spin, y'all. I'm not sure how. Do you have any suggestions, Cooper? Because I know the gist of it for 4A. But I feel like with how large Diablos are, you'd have to make an extremely large movement. Oh boy, those are tilted really bad, but we'll make do. That wants to fly, man. That wants to fly. Do loop the loop with this. It'd give you one, but you can barely do 4A. Fair enough. So do comments get deleted sometimes by a mod? I mean, I don't think so. I mean, occasionally they do. Depends on if I have any mods in the chat at the moment. Sometimes they just get deleted, and I'm not sure why. Alright, let's try this. And every now and then I'll delete one that's inappropriate, but occasionally they get deleted. Oh my goodness, why does it keep dropping so much? I haven't had this much problem with getting the second Diablo going in a while. Normally when I use that approach it works great. So I'm not sure what the problem is. But that's why we're practicing anyway. Let's figure it out. Loop the loop with the Diablo would be wild though, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. Yeah. I might need to try Diablo anti-spin in my own house so I don't worry about breaking things here. But I could try some other soul hound tricks. Maybe we try and figure out the trapeze stall. That might be a little bit less problematic. Bro, what is genuinely what is going on with my starts, dude? I haven't had this much issue with starting the song in ages. What is going on? Is it the humidity difference? Being in a dry climate versus a wet climate? I feel like it just immediately wants to drop even though I'm doing exactly what I normally do. You don't have to do it now, but how do you do follow? If you've learned Jade Whip, it's basically doing Jade Whip, but without like actually landing the yo-yo, or landing the loop of the whip into the yo-yo gap. It's just continually doing the motion of the Jade Whip. So if you haven't learned Jade Whip, I would really recommend that first. It's a very similar motion. Oh, okay, that was kind of it. That was kind of what I was going for. The trapeze stalls. I wish I could figure out how to get the regeneration of the spin working better. Because, like, that would help so much with being able to control the Diablos. If I could just actually have both of them spinning fast. Because then they wouldn't tilt as bad. But I keep running into the same problem where it keeps dropping. And it's super annoying. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm rushing. I'm rushing right now. That's the problem. Is I'm rushing because I'm annoyed. So let's slow down. We'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Can I be your mod? Right now I'm not looking for additional mods, but if that changes, I will let people know. Okay, we got that one spinning really good. Now let's see if we can get the second one spinning. Come on, dude. Why does it keep doing that? That was really sketchy, but we eventually made it. I really want to be able to go back and forth and be able to control it. It wobbles so much. We're making progress, though. How's it going, Ray Mark? Did the yo-yo ever hit me in the chin? The yo-yo has hit me in many a way, including the chin. Especially when I do horizontal yo-yo tricks like I was doing earlier. Like, that is when I have indeed hit myself in the face. And bro, why is this tilting so much? What is actually going on? It's like it keeps wobbling for some reason and I can't figure out why. If anyone knows why, let me know. Or why it keeps dropping so much. Even though I used this exact same strategy when I was first learning Diablo Solotham and it worked way better. Yeah, because like it keeps dropping too much and I can't get it to start the Solotham rules. We got this. Maybe I just need to get a better spin. That's not great, but we would take those. Okay, we're making some progress with this with the trapeze stalls. We're making some progress. We take those. But like genuinely, why does it keep wobbling so much, dude? What is going on? Alright, we got this, chat. That was a better one. No. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I had good spin on that one, and then I messed up the trapeze stall. Unfortunate. So right now we're trying to learn a new solo hum trick for Diablo. We're trying to learn the trapeze stalls. We're getting there. I keep messing up the beginning. And it keeps messing up my rolls, dude. Like, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this. It's gotta be the climate, dude. Like, maybe the fact that it's like more humid where I live, maybe that like grips the bearing better or something. Because it keeps just falling so much. I feel like I almost have to wrap 3 times around the bearing, but I don't want to do that. We're at least making some progress, though. We're making progress. That's all you can ask for, right? Oh my gosh, why does it keep dropping so much, dude? That's so frustrating. Like, I immediately pull up too, which is what fixed the problem when I initially was learning solo hum. Was to pull like right after you do the hand spin, is to immediately pull up with your dominant hand and to pull very quickly to try and generate the spin on the second Diablo. And that worked so well before, I don't know what's the problem now. Because it's like impossible to get any amount of actual spin when it drops immediately. No matter how fast I pull up, dude. It's so annoying. And that's going to start wobbling. Yep. Dude, this is actually so frustrating. But it is what it is. It happens. It doesn't always work the way that you want it to. And that's alright. It's part of life. You don't always get exactly what you want. And you don't always make progress as quickly as you want. But that doesn't mean that you're not making progress. And it doesn't mean that life sucks. It just means that, sometimes life is imperfect. And that's okay. And sometimes you're imperfect, and that's also okay. We're all learning together anyway. We're all trying our best in the way that we know how. Oh, goodness. Wow. That was terrible. Goodness, how's it going? I do not know how to say that in Russian, but how's it going? Hope you're enjoying my Diablo attempts. And hopefully words of wisdom. Thought I had that one. Thought I had that one. It's okay. It's fine. Close. Close, close, close. How's it going, Newt Newt? So you're curious if you have any idea how much it costed to rent that one room in the library for the club? You found a library in your city for a club and you want to try and get a rough estimate. So when I rented the library, it was free when I was doing it because I was a resident of the city that the library was in. If you're not a resident of the city that the library is in, they'll usually charge you for their, like, to use their space. And I saw that as anywhere from like $40 to $80 an hour, depending on the location. And it was around that price, if not more, to use a rec center. Like they have some rooms you can reserve at rec centers usually too. As for the library that Philip books, I have no idea if they charge him or not, because he's the one that's been dealing with the organization of that, and I haven't worried about it. But they worked with the Yo-Yo Club a lot several years ago, before the pandemic, and so I think they might have just been letting them use it for free just because it gives them more traction to the library. But I wouldn't count on that unless you're in like a resident of the area that the library is in. Dang. Yo, how's it going? Shalom, welcome, welcome. We're trying Diablo tricks today, and I don't know what is the deal, because I had Diablo solo hum down pretty decently before, not like amazing, but enough that I could at least get the rolls going every time. But like now, I don't know what the problem is. I'm using the same strategy, and the Diablo immediately drops to the bottom of the string. Like that. And it's like impossible to save it. And I'm doing the exact same strategy I did before that worked literally every time. So I have no idea what the problem is. Slalom. Lol. Like, slalom is a little wild. A resident shalom. How you doing, man? You still on the Instagram grind? Because you were doing Instagram tricks like every day for a while there, weren't you? I haven't had your tricks show up in my feed in a while, so I just was curious if you're still doing them or not. You try looping it tighter. Yeah, that's probably the thing. It's like I feel like I don't want to loop it more than the twice, but maybe I'm just not looping it tight enough on that second one. And I probably ought to keep it higher up towards the stick and not let it go down at all. You're still doing it live, nice. Or daily. Sick. Cause like it immediately falls. Like I don't know why it does this now. I have not had this issue for weeks, dude. This is so frustrating, not gonna lie. 1 year, 1 month, 15 days. That's insane dedication, dude. I haven't been posting every day. Like, I mean, I have some for periods of time posted every day. But over the course of 8 or 9 months, I posted 400 videos on this channel on YouTube, which was bonkers. It's a lot of work, but it is also a lot of fun too. And since I started my Instagram back in, when did I start my Instagram? Back in November of 2023, I've done about like 330 posts, something like, or reels. Dude, this wobble is just driving me nuts. So definitely been on the content grind. You've got to head out. All right, we'll see you around, Cooper. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining the stream and giving some good trick requests. Hope you have an awesome weekend, my friend. This wobble is driving me crazy, and the grind doesn't even fix it. And everything is twisted now. And now it's twisted more. There we go. It's now untwisted. Man, I am such a noob at Diablo. But that is negative self-talk. We don't need negative self-talk in our lives. We can do this. We got this, y'all. Whether it's wobbling or not, we can fix it. And we can try and we can learn and we can practice and we can get better and it'll be fine. It's part of the process. You can't immediately expect to get good at something just because you feel like you're, like, I don't know why, but like you can't expect to immediately be good at something, especially if you don't practice it very regularly. It takes time, it takes dedication, it takes being willing to be a beginner, it takes breaking down the ego a little bit, and that's okay. I always think that's going to bounce up, but then it's rubber rims and it flies away. Dude, that's so frustrating. I genuinely don't know why it's not, like I'm trying to wrap it tighter and keep it as close to the top of the string as possible and it's just literally getting worse. I don't know what the deal is. It's gotta be the humidity or something because like I'm now in like a super dry climate and I used to be in a very humid climate. It's just, this is just isn't working. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do something else. We will do something else and we'll come back to that at a later time. Because I don't know what it is about me and Diablo today, but we're not seeing eye to eye. Unfortunately. want to try and find a way to go under the leg and then under the other leg, but I keep messing it up. The string is so much shorter than I'm used to for neck tricks. Because like there's not even enough string to do a neck laceration without like smacking myself in the face. Because 5A string is so short compared to 1A string, or at least mine is. I don't always have my 5A string this short, but when I do, it makes it really difficult to do neck tricks. Dude, stop. Okay. Okay. Unfortunate. I think it's safe to say that I am getting tired and that I probably need a break. So, appreciate y'all for being here. I think I'm going to call it here. If you enjoyed the stream, please do consider leaving a like and subscribing for future content. I do try and go live several times a week, and hopefully we'll be able to go live some more next week. So, if you enjoy yo-yo tricks and Diablo tricks and things of that nature, I hope to see you on future streams. And with that, have a great evening. We'll see you around, y'all.